Well, so as I remember, we read this text about I, here, and now. We're going to talk about some words. I couldn't find really difficult or challenging words because I think all words are the words that you know. But yeah, of course, let's talk about some words that I can see here. And let me ask you if you know the meaning of this. So do you need me to read it again or no? Just let me ask you.
Yeah. I think for clearly is we should to read
Read
again.
again. Of
Yeah.
course, of course. So let me read it again. Okay. Well, from the beginning, okay. The boat that holds the IKEA empire together by Christopher Brown. Edward Kempered is no ordinary multi-billionaire, the founder of the IKEA furniture empire, travels economy class, drives a 10-year-old Volvo, and buys his fruit and vegetables in the afternoon when prices are often cheaper. Ask him about the luxurious in his life, and he says, from time to time, I like to buy a nice t-shirt and cravat and eat Swedish caviar. Sir Kempered is one of the Europe's greatest post-war entrepreneurs. So do you know the meaning of this word entrepreneur? Someone who creates just, I have like some background noise, like I don't know what it is. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so it's like, I don't know what, there is like a background sound.
Maybe because someone who will fix their office above.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
so
Got it.
yeah, so noisy.
Yeah, of course. It's okay. Well, so the first word that is entrepreneur is someone who creates job, someone who create business. So that is the meaning of entrepreneur. So if you create your own business and actually if you create a job so that other people can work for you, you are entrepreneur. What began as a mail order business in 1943 has grown into an international retailing phenomenon across 31 countries with 70,000 employees. Sales have risen every single year. The IKEA catalog is the world's biggest annual print run, incredible 110 million copies a year. And Mr. Kempered has grown extraordinarily rich. He is worth $13.4 billion, equals 8.7 billion pounds, and is the 17th richest person in the world, according to Forbes and the US magazine. The concept behind IKEA's amazing success is unbelievably simple. Make affordable, well-designed furniture available to masses, to everyone. And then there is Mr. Kempered himself, charismatic, humble, private. It is this his idea and values that are at the core of IKEA's philosophy. So here we have a core. You know, the basic, essential of something is core. The basic and essential something, the center of something, basic of something is core. And let's keep going. Okay. Best known for his extremely modest lifestyle. So actually, when something is modest, it's normal. So not exaggerated, it's normal lifestyle. He washes plastic cups to recycle them. He has just left his long-standing Swedish barber because he found one in Switzerland where he lives who charged only £6 for a cut. That's reasonable amount. He chuckles like, when you laugh quietly, and I just, you smile, you laugh quietly, we say chuckle. All IKEA executives are aware of the value of cost consciousness. They are strongly discouraged from traveling first or business class. There is no better from leadership than setting a good example. I could never accept that I should travel first class while my colleagues sit in tourist class, Mr. Kempered says. As he walks around the group stores, he expresses the feeling of togetherness, physically clasping and hugging, touching someone, tightly clasping or hugging people physically. This is very actually characteristic of Sweden. Call me Ingvar, he says to staff. The informality and lack of hierarchy are emphasized by his dress style with an open neck shirt preferred to tie. Mr. Camprad has had both personal and business battles. He has fought against dyslexia and illness. So what is this one? Dyslexia. Actually, this is an illness. You know, when actually a learning something like difficulty. That is, for example, it's like you can't be fluent when reading or listening. So that is dyslexia. So something like learning disability. So it's difficult to you to learn everything. So while learning, while listening, you have difficulty. So it's called dyslexia. It's called an illness, actually, type of illness. And one of Mr. Camprad's characteristic is his obsessive attention to detail. When he visits his stores, he talks, not only to the manager, but also to floor staff and customers. A recent visit to 6 of the group's Swedish stores has produced 100 details to discuss, he says. By his own reckoning, okay, so reckon means think. Reckon means think. And reckoning is like, for example, calculation. So what you think, what you calculate. So reckon means think. Reckoning, like, for example, is what you calculate, what you think. By his own reckoning, his greatest strength is choosing the right people to run his business. He's determined that the group will not go public because short-term shareholder demands conflict with long-term planning. I heard short-term decisions. If you want to take long-lasting decisions, it's very difficult to be on the stock exchange. When entering the Russian market, we had to decide to lose money for 10 years. Mr. Camprad has been slowly withdrawing from the business since 1986, when he stepped down as group president. He maintains that he is still too much involved and too many details, although he admits a distinct reluctance to withdraw altogether. So first of all, reluctance and withdraw. Reluctance, like dislike, unwillingness. So unwillingness, like dislike, so that is reluctance. And withdraw, to take something back. So for example, we can say you withdraw money from the bank. So to actually take it back. So this is the meaning of this word. And the question is, can there be an eternal IKEA without Mr. Camprad? Does the group depend too much on its founder? And will the empire continue as control of IKEA gradually moves to Mr. Camprad's 3 sons? So let's see, maybe in the future. Well, so let's see if there is any. And eternal, that is something that lasts forever. Okay, so which means if IKEA can last forever, like even if Mr. Camprad's 3 sons take the control of everything, so we will see. Okay, let's see what other. I couldn't find any difficult, but if you have any words, so I try to explain the words that I find a bit maybe more difficult.
Yeah. I had to take time to review, and I will add you some new words.
Of course. So let's talk about the winning formula behind IKEA's success. So what do you think?
I think his idea and value that are the core of IKEA philosophy.
Yeah, so it's like we have actually here amazing. Yeah, of course. It's simple actually. Affordable, so everyone can buy, well-designed furniture, available to masses, to everyone. Okay. And the next one, so let me here. We read the article and we have some phrases. Which of the following do you expect Ingvar to do or to be? Drive an old car. What do you think? Yes or no?
Yeah. Take a minute. I have to. Oh yeah, I know. Which flow do you expect to do?
To be
Yeah.
according to his character.
Yeah. The first one is drive an old car. I think not given.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
buy it.
no, no, no. Let me, which one we expect? It's like it's not in the text. According to the text, we think yes, can be, we think. So I think drive an old car, definitely yes. According to his character, because, you know, we say, for example, he, as we read, so for example, he washes like plastic cups to recycle. So this person definitely drives an old car. So we think. Travel first class. Do you think he travels first class?
I think yes.
No. It's like because he believes that he can't travel first class when other colleagues travel economy. So it's like no. He normally travels, yeah, of course, we have it here. Yeah. And you know, the colleagues, people, and of course, employees are strongly discouraged from traveling first, even for colleagues and employees. No one. And dyslexic?
No, because he had filed against dyslexia and units.
So, okay, so let me show you this part. Okay, dyslexia,
Yeah.
I'm trying to find.
85.
80,
85.
okay, 85. Okay, so here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let me show you. He has fought against dyslexia, and it means when you fight against something, it means you have it and you try to get rid of it. When I fight, for example, against fatness, it means I'm fat and I'm fighting to get rid of it. So, yes.
That means yes, right?
Yes, of course. It's like, well, let me say, he has fought. So fought
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
past, yeah, of course, past form of fight. And this is present perfect. It means since past, for a period of time, he has had this problem and he tried to get rid of it.
Yes.
Fight. Okay, so,
Yeah.
and be formal.
No.
No. Be careful with money.
He a modern style it.
Yeah, be careful with money.
Modern style it.
Okay, this one.
Yes.
Yes, dress smartly. When you dress smartly, means you know what to wear to be charismatic, to be attractive, but maybe you don't spend a lot, but you dress smartly. You know what to wear. Like classic, normally suit. Well, so how about this one? Like
Uh,
fashionable.
yes.
Yeah.
And he dress tie and with an open neck. Shirt
Actually,
dress
yeah.
with tie. Yeah.
Uh, Normally, when we say smart dress, we normally expect for formal, like I don't know, suit or
Uh,
yeah, of course, it means it's you don't take any risk, like you are well dressed. Sometimes
mm,
we can consider as fashionable.
that smart dress smartly mean formal style. formal style.
Yeah, of course. Slightly
Some,
formal, yes. Fashionable and slightly formal, of course. So,
yeah.
yeah,
And
formal.
his dress style
So
with
no, actually, yeah.
open neck.
So it's not definitely it's casual. Open neck without tie. So it's definitely casual. So it's not formal at all. So we can say maybe smartly because when you say smartly, it means fashionable and
Uh,
slightly formal.
yeah.
So what do you think?
That no, no.
No, of course, of course. So because his dress style is informal. And
Yeah.
the next one, love detail.
Yes.
Yes, definitely yes.
Yeah.
And the next one, make short-term decisions.
Mm, no.
No, of course.
Because we had to decision to lose money for 10 years. So I think
Of course, definitely yes, when entering the Russian market. So I do agree with you. Well, and now let's keep going. Okay, read the article again. So of course, we read and make notes about Mr. Campered under this heading: wealth, personality, lifestyle, leadership. Okay, so let's talk about them one by one. So about wealth, so let's see how
she
much.
top
So 17.
13.4 billion dollar.
Of
So
course.
he is top. Yeah, I don't know his top, but
Okay.
he it was 13.4 billion.
Of course, and he is the 17th richest person in the world,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
Yeah. And personality,
Humble,
yeah,
humble, and private.
very good, of course. First of all, charismatic, humble, and
Mm,
let me say about humble. So what is the meaning of this? When you are not proud and you don't believe that you are better than other people, you are humble. So it's like, you believe that you are not better. You are the same. You don't proud. So when you are not proud of yourself and you don't believe that you are better than others, you are humble. So humble and charismatic, we say. And, private, we can say the quiet people, they normally don't reveal their thoughts. They don't talk about their thoughts, their feelings to other people. So they're private. They keep everything for themselves. Like they don't share their thought. They don't talk about their feelings and emotion to other people. So they are private. They
yeah.
have their own privacy, of course. Well, and lifestyle.
Extremely modest lifestyle.
Yeah. So modest, of course, we can say. Lifestyle, so we can say, yeah, really modest. Simple luxuries sometimes, yeah, we can say time to time. And the next one, leadership style. This one is important. So what about this one? Give me some alternatives for leadership. So first of all, I think the most important one, this one.
leadership. Cost, consonant.
Consciousness, of course. So
Yeah,
he is cost. So consciousness is noun. Conscious is adjective. So cost conscious. Yeah, of course he is.
Good example.
So good example of what?
That means he always so he is a people who express his
Very
culture.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
very good. Yeah. For example, flying tourist economy class, or yeah,
yeah.
and expressing togetherness by a hugging. Yeah, of course. Well, and ability to choose right people to run the
Yeah.
business status. Yeah, of course, we have it here. So ability to choose right people. Well, okay, so we talked about leaderships, and now find words or phrases in the article that match these definitions. So, A, an awareness of the price of things, that is,
Fine was fake. That's though.
let's wait. Well, paragraph 60, line 60.
60.
Yeah, value of cost consciousness, awareness, consciousness of cost, of the price. So this is the word that we can match to this definition. An awareness of the price of things, cost consciousness.
60, right?
Yeah, 60, as you can see here, 60,
Yeah,
cost
yeah.
consciousness, of course.
Always. Yeah. That means cost.
Yeah, cost means price, and consciousness means awareness. When you are aware, the state of being aware, awareness. That is a synonym, yeah, of course.
Uh, but in the eyes, what was?
What word?
Yeah, what would
This
fit
one,
fit false eye?
as I told you, cost,
Cost.
consciousness here. Yeah, cost is price, consciousness means awareness. So cost, consciousness can be matched here.
Yeah.
when you are part of a group of people who have a close relationship with each other. So you're together like.
Togetherness.
Very good. Togetherness, of course. And a relaxed and friendly situation without too many rules of correct behavior.
Uncharacteristic.
No. When the situation is not formal means.
Yes.
So.
Informal.
Informal, of course. Very good. Yeah. Informal. Very good. Or informality. So we have the word informality here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the next one, we have the lack of a system in an organization or a group of people.
Hierarchy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Lack of hierarchy. Of course, you know that because we say lack of hierarchy.
Yeah. A lack of hierarchy, right?
Lack of, yeah, of course, lack of a hierarchy. Yeah, of course. And an extremely strong focus on every small fact or piece of information.
Attention to detail.
Attention, obsessive. Yeah, extra obsessive attention to details.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. This one. And now, okay, any questions related to this part? Because we're going to move on to the next part. So if you have any questions, now you can ask. If no, we can keep going. Okay. Well, let's keep going with the structure, relative clauses. So we have defining, non-defining clauses. So let's talk about them. First of all, the definition of defining relative clauses. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about defining. So what is that? We use sometimes some relative words like who, when, what, where, okay, WH words to join, to connect two sentences, to send two different sentences together. So we use defining relative clauses to give essential, very important information about something or someone. We can say the information that we need. If we omit the information, we don't understand the meaning of the sentence. So they are defining. For example, let me write something on the board. Okay. They are the people. Okay, what people? When I say, okay, the people, what people? Who want to buy our house? So look, first of all, this is relative words. And after that, we have the second clause that this one is defining. Why? If I remove this, I can't understand the meaning of the word. Okay, so what is that? They are the people. What people? So this is the defining, and it's not only, for example, we can say, okay, they should give the money to somebody. Okay, somebody, which, okay, for example, they think needs. If I remove this one, I can't, okay, they should give the money to somebody who, okay, who is this person? So who they think needs the most. So this is defining, and of course we have who, which, okay? And let me say something about that. Here, especially in talking, you know, speaking. So we say that there are people that want to buy. So that is okay. When speaking, we use it a lot. Of course, you say who grammatically is perfect, but that is okay. So it's natural when we talk, we normally use that. So this is, for example, we can say, they are the people who or that want to buy our house. So that's okay. Actually here, this relative pronoun who define the subject, who, the people, so refers to the people. So, and we have, for example, which, that. So for example, I don't know, like, here are some cells which have been affected. What cells have been? So here I don't say who, because I'm talking about something. So for example, we can say, here are some cells which are affected. Oh, so was it? Okay, which? So here, because which refers to something, I don't say who, I say which. Again, this is defining, so I can't delete this word. So I need it, it's essential. So this is about defining. If I actually, my defining clause is related to subject, is a person, someone, we normally use who. It's about thing, we use which or that. That is, of course, optional, so you can use. And we have other, so sometimes you can say where when you talk about place. So this is about defining, okay? But sometimes we add extra information. It means if I remove, if I omit, I can understand the meaning. So non-defining relative clauses are used to give extra information about something or about someone. They are not necessary. So we say it's not necessary information. And we don't need it to understand the meaning of the sentence. For example, I say, for example, Ed, I in London. I work with. Jack lives in London, so it's okay. If I don't use who I work with, I still know the meaning of the sentence, so it's understandable. So this is non-defining, so which means it's not essential, just extra. For example, my grandma who lives in London is wearing red t-shirt. Who lives in London? What is that? I don't need it. Just to know, my grandma is wearing white t-shirt, for example, red t-shirt. So extra information. This is non-defining. So yeah, of course. And as I told you, if you talk about people who, if you talk about things which, If you want, you can use that when talking for all of them. So because actually it's common and we normally use. Now let's have a look. Okay, this one, verb. Again, as you can see, defining clauses provide essential information about the subject or object. So people who are in relationship roles often have to act alone. Who or that are used for people, which or that are used for things we just discussed, and we have non-defining, as I told you, again, who or which and that for actually extra information that is not essential. Now, let's complete the sentences in the job advertisement below with who or which. So let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Um. Which or that?
So technology is a provider. Okay, yeah, because we are talking about, yeah, mobile technology. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And
In the fast-growing company. Can we use where?
which or that here, because we are talking, yeah, no, yeah, founded in 1993, Qtex is a fast-growing company. Again, no. Which or that, we are talking about the company.
Yeah.
Is looking for a first-class leader. Now we talk about leader.
Who?
Yeah, very good.
Who or that, right?
Yeah, of course. Who or that, of course.
Who? Who or that?
Yeah, very good. And number 5, we need a managing director.
Who?
Yeah, very good. Who?
Which or that? That mean explain about the challenge.
Oh, okay, but so which one for number 6?
Yes.
No, because we
Who?
need a managing director who will rise to the challenge and who will. So again, we are talking about director. So
Okay.
who? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The successful candidate will lead a winning team. Now, actually, it refers to a winning team.
Which successful candidate will the successful candidate will who?
The successful candidate, this is a bit distracting, will lead a winning team. Now we are talking about winning team. So here is better to use which or that because theme, it's team.
Team.
So we're not, yeah, team. So that or which achieve, yeah,
Yeah.
record sales last year. Okay, so which or that here then. And now again, use the relative now. We have where, which, that, who. So use the relative pronouns below to complete these questions. So the job for big companies, the challenge, we all faces as
the job for company. Which or that?
okay, which is okay. Yes, very good.
Yeah, that is okay, right?
Yeah, of course, that all the time is okay. For all
Yeah.
the subject, yeah, of course, that is, definitely, and we normally use it.
That can use for where?
Of course, for everything.
Oh yeah.
Of course,
I will choose I will choose that for everywhere.
of course, that is really good, because we normally use it. For example, let me say something when talking, especially in normal life, daily life. So we say, okay, where, who, it's okay, that, we normally use it. Just it's like, for example, we have different words. For example, when you want to open, delete of something, we have different phrases. We have twist open, we have, but I'm so tired. So after the okay, just twist open and just open it. Like, I want to say that, take it easy. That is okay for everything. Use that. Yeah. Which or that, yeah.
After that, we should to use a cause, a
So,
sentence. Yeah.
of course, that, yeah, yeah.
That plus sentence always right.
So, I'm sorry, I couldn't. So, yeah, when you say, you want to say that when we use that, of course, it's all the time correct. So, because that is common for all the subject. So you can say which, no, but that is yes. Okay, so if this person, if, for example, thing, play, so we can say that.
Yeah. Where people can reach
Well,
either
so,
that.
yeah, where? Create an environment where people can, yeah, of course.
Yeah. He who has never learned to open. Yeah. Who? In
Number
three, who?
three, a leader
Number
shapes,
three, who?
okay, so a leader shapes and shares a vision. We are talking about vision, not leader. We are talking
Yeah.
about vision. So, which or
Who?
that? So I think so, which here, why? No, because actually here we don't refer to
Yeah.
leader. We are talking about shapes and sharing visions. Yeah.
Yeah. Which? Yeah, which?
Yeah, which? And for a leader should be humble.
Who?
Yeah, of course, who? Someone who.
Who? In
Who,
the number five. Who? Yeah.
yeah, of course, who knows what they want to achieve, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. And leader turns, oh, so let's see what is this one. Again, we have reading, so.
Yeah.
Okay, but first of all, let's talk about some questions. So I think it's not bad to talk about them first. Okay. And let's talk about rational and emotional factors when making decisions. So, how important are rational and emotional factors, you think?
Can you explain me about your rational?
Let me explain the meaning of this word. So, when something is rational, it means it has reason. It's actually understanding. So that is reasonable is good synonym, for example. So rational, something that has, but emotional doesn't have any reason. When we say something is rational, it's like, no, we think about it. So there is a reason here. Yeah.
That mean data and feeling at the time we make
Sorry,
decisions.
again.
Rational and emotion, and
Like
that mean
opposites.
when
Opposites, of course.
yeah
Rational, reasonable,
regional
emotional.
regional by on the data and something like that, but
Yeah,
emotional by on the feeling when we make decision, right?
of course, of course, of course. So how important are rational and emotional?
Yeah. Really hard to answer because someone who make decision when they have a lot of data, so they but someone who make decision by emotion, uh,
Yeah.
they don't need to answer
So,
why and
okay.
when
So,
and
for
how.
example, we have
Yeah,
different, okay, let's talk about these situations one by one. So, when you
yeah.
actually buy, I don't know, when making decision to buy a present for someone. So, of
Mm,
course, emotional factors maybe. How about
yes,
holiday destination? So, what do you think about this one?
yeah, I think it's emotional.
Holiday destination? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You go shower and you say, oh, it's good. So my feeling says go, and you go
Yeah.
like, what is that? Yeah,
Mm.
I think no,
but
definitely
but
no.
I have an answer when we give someone a present. So I always to find the answer. What 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 do they feel? What do they feel when they receive the gift or the present from me, and when and why? I think it's very important because because the way we give them will yeah, very important. So the big or the yeah, I mean the meaning of the prison very important when
Of course. So
so
I do
I
agree.
don't think it's only based on emotion. Emotion
Yeah,
very important, but we have to think more about the situation.
yeah, of course. So yeah, I do agree with you, especially when buying something, I don't know, someone that is important, especially in
Yeah,
your life. So emotionally, yeah, it's better to think about it and, for example, say that, okay, how she or he feels when I
yes,
give her. Yeah, of
yeah,
course, I do agree. What about a holiday destination? Actually, I meant about this one. A holiday destination is definitely rational.
yeah, yeah. I think I agree. Yeah,
Yeah, of course, because we need to consider different aspects.
yeah,
So environment,
yeah. I
price,
think in my opinion, I think regional and emotional content
yeah,
in every situation, but the factor is high or low. Yeah,
yeah, got it. Yeah, of course. It's like, you mean that both of them are essentials, but
yeah,
one maybe is more important than the
yeah,
other in
yeah.
different situations, of course. Yeah. A
Okay.
new company logo. Oh, this one.
Regional.
Ah, of course, rational. That's really important. And a new product to develop.
Regional. Yeah.
Yeah. A partner.
Regional.
Yeah, partner, rational. Yeah, someone for a job, but
Mm,
partner. How about emotions? So it's about partner.
Partner mean partner for business and some.
It can be so that actually we have different. For example, your partner relationship. So of course, okay,
Yeah,
so it's good.
yeah.
Let's calculate. It's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think so. So it
yeah.
depends.
Yeah, it depends on the certain
So, but
situation.
normally, when we say partner, we talk about actual relationships. Partner normally is used for relation. Of course, we have business partner, definitely, yes. But if we refer to business, we say business partner. When we say nothing, just say partner.
Mm,
Partner is my actually someone who I'm in, I don't know,
mm,
something like, yeah, in relationship with. So it's
yes,
more general.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, and tell me about men and women. So, do you think men and women have different ways of making decisions?
yeah. I think your women they easy to make decision based on their emotion no than men. But men they more think about to try to answer the question some question.
Yeah,
So yeah, they often make decision by reasonable.
yeah. So,
You
rationally, yeah.
know, when you ask me some question, but I always to based on reasonable. I always to try
Of course.
how where what. Yeah.
Of course, that's definitely right. So when I ask a question, you try to find reasons so why. So of course, this is a good
Yeah.
example, actually.
Because when we make decision, I always follow my rule. That's answer three three important question.
Yeah.
If yeah, in the important situation, I try to answer three questions before make decision. If I
Oh,
can if I cannot answer enough three question, I don't take decision. Yeah.
ah, so and
Yeah,
may I know these three decisions because it's really interesting. So you have three questions that you normally ask yourself, and may
yeah,
I
yeah,
know the questions?
yeah.
So what are
I ask myself. I have to answer three questions at least for the purpose or for the reason for
of
the license.
course.
Yeah. Yeah. But it only in the important decision. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, I know.
And not urgent. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, got it. And tell me at home, who makes the big decisions? You or your wife or together?
mm, uh, I always to make decision, important decision,
Ah,
in but in my family we no there are nothing important.
ah.
That mean my wife take decision all the time.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
make decisions. So you are the one who makes decisions. So that's really good. And
yeah,
actually, it's really difficult because, yeah, making decision is good. We say that, okay, I make decision, and it's I get a good feeling. But actually, when we think about consequences, when you make decision, you are responsible for the consequences. So everyone says you did, you told, you said that, okay,
yeah,
let's do because so if something goes well, so we say, perfect. But
yeah,
even at a time that, I don't know, just one thing goes wrong and everyone's like, okay, it was you, you did, you made decision. So it's really difficult. And
yeah.
uh, tell me about maybe the most important decision that you have made in your life. Do you remember about something, maybe one of them? Of course, we have different, maybe.
Because
One of the most important decisions.
we have some important decision. For example, where we should to live when we choose where we live, or when we choose the school for for our children.
Yeah.
And, yeah, and yeah, only that. In a personal, I am important decision that about my job and my career.
Yeah, of
Only that.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really feel stressed when I make decision because I think because I always to find data to demonstrate about my for my opinion, so I don't feel stressed anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's really good. So actually you're ready in
Yeah.
ads, so you
Yeah.
know what you want to do. So that's really good. So because you have enough data, information about, I don't know what you want to make decision about. So you
Yeah.
don't feel stressed. And that is really good. So that
Yeah.
is really good. And it's difficult. You can
Yeah.
say that not everyone can do this. Okay, well, so let's skip this because you know time's out and we need to finish the class. So let's skip this part for the next session. We'll read
Yeah.
and continue.
Yeah.
So, okay, have a fruitful day
Yeah.
and see you at the next session.
Thank you and good night for you.
Great, thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Goodbye.